Marks 1 week since Ohio lawmakers made any moves forward with proposed legislation to change the state's marijuana law. Now there's a growing call for urgency. Good to see you at 6. I'm Andrew Kinsey.
And I'm Yolanda Harris. 10 TV's Lindsay Mills is live outside the Ohio Chamber of Commerce with more on the call for urgency and clarity.
The Ohio Chamber of Commerce has been involved in several hearings for both a bill in the House and a bill in the Senate looking to add amendments to issue 2 and providing clarity. They say the need for guidance and that clarity is right now.
There's a sense of urgency to clarify a number of provisions in this new law.
One provision, tax revenue and how that will be divvied up. Right now, there are 2 proposed bills aiming to provide more clarity surrounding the rollout of issue 2. The House has proposed HB 354, which remains in committee. The Senate proposed a bipartisan bill, HB 86, which passed the Senate 1 week ago. When it comes to how the tax revenue is distributed under HB 354, the majority would go to the Cannabis Social Equity and Jobs Fund and to the Host Community Cannabis Fund. It would go also to supporting the 988 Suicide Prevention and Mental Health Crisis Hotline and substance abuse and addiction services in county jails. It would also go to the Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services to develop the state's mental health workforce and to the Division of Marijuana Control and Department of Taxation. Under HB 86, the tax rate would increase to 15%. That's up from 10% that was passed originally in the language of issue 2. The money would be used for law enforcement training and operations, public health and safety, access to justice initiatives, and administration of adult use marijuana laws.
We think that law enforcement needs to be funded.
Prior to this law moving forward, we have already seen a high uptick in narcotics being on board rather than just alcohol in somebody's system.
Chief Jim Gilbert from the Franklin County Sheriff's Office says there's a need for law enforcement to step up training to combat Ohioans who are high behind the wheel.
We've already seen a gradual uptick in fatal crashes here in Franklin County involving impaired drivers that are also high on marijuana. In fact, just a month ago, we had a cruiser get rear-ended. That individual was arrested by OSP for marijuana in his system, not alcohol, but also marijuana.
Now, the House has not brought the Senate's bill to the floor for a vote yet. It's unclear when that could happen. And the House's version of a bill to make amendments remains in committee. Outside the Ohio Chamber of Commerce, Lindsay Mills, 10 TV News.